Hi everyone, this is Lena from Trading Edge. In this video I'm going to show you how you can assess your prospects for financial prosperity in 2024 going month by month. In the previous video we covered the cycle of support and the cycle of money. The red arrows are the cycle of money and the circle is the cycle of support, and we concluded that the earth element, whoever has Earth as day master, will have the toughest of times in 2024 because 2024 is the year of the wood dragon. Dragon is an earth element, and in that way the dragon clashes with another earth element, and in that way the relationship is antagonistic and not supportive in any way. However, as you can see in the Chinese system, there are 4 different pillars, and the yearly pillar is only one of them. So you also have a monthly pillar and you also have a day pillar. The hourly pillar is also important, however is the pillar of least importance. So for assessing financial prosperity we don't need to use it. And in this video I'm going to focus on the day pillar, which is actually representing your personality and you yourself, who you are. And this element here that you see is called the heavenly stem, and it actually represents your day master. This is actually the ruler of your chart. So I have chosen the earth element again in this example because as we concluded in the past video, the earth element will have the toughest of times in 2024. So I think they deserve a little bit of extra attention and a little bit of special attention as well. So let's crack on, going month by month. So January was a wood ox. Ox is an earth animal. As you can see here, the colors are actually also saying the names of the elements they represent. Brown color is earth, green color is wood, red color is fire, and blue color is water, and the gray color is metal. So January must have been tough or unpleasant, or at the best of times a very sluggish month for the earth element, because January is another earth element, and 2 earth elements do not get on well, they clash. And for that reason I have given you here a score of -10. In another way, whatever happened, it can't really get much worse than that. It will only get better. So February, we have a fire tiger. The fire element is the element that supports you. Let's go back to the chart. So you're an earth element, the fire supports you. The element that is behind you is what supports you. And in February we are getting finally some fire. Since May last year is the last time when we have had fire, and this fire will be very, very supportive to you. However, the tiger is the animal that controls you, and wood is the element that controls you. So let me show you here. This is wood, and the red arrow shows that this element is antagonistic to you. It controls you. And in Chinese traditional astrology, it also means that wood represents your employer. It's very politically incorrect. It's a very ancient system, and they use a very honest and direct and straightforward language. At the end of the day, what do employers do? That's exactly what they do. They control you, and they try to get as much out of you for paying you the little as possible. That's the majority of employers anyway. So what this February is telling us, it's telling us this following picture is that you're gonna have dealings with your employer, and you will have support. The fire will provide support to you, but you will also be dealing with your employer, and the likelihood is that you'll be making your money from employment, or you will be making your money under the control of someone. So you kind of need to know your place, and it's not really a month where you will break free and you can be yourself, but it will be a supportive month and you will make money in February. For that reason, I have given you 10 for the fire, and I have given you 10 for the tiger as well, because you will be sought by employers. You're not going to be short of opportunities to showcase your skills and to make some money as a result of that. In the last row here, I have given you another option, is to tick at the end of the month, to tick whether that was a correct forecast or a wrong forecast, because what I'm showing you here is actually a template. It's not something that can be used as a one-off. It's a template that any person can use, and they can give themselves those scores depending on their day master element. And then it's very useful to assess after that at the end of the month whether the forecast was correct or not, because that's the only way we improve in our skills of forecasting. How I differ from everyone else on YouTube is that I actually provide templates and I provide rules to people so people can make their own forecasts, and in this way I empower people, because I really believe that knowledge needs to be shared amongst us and we need to help each other with what we know. Everybody has knowledge and everyone has skills, and the world will be a much better place if we all share our knowledge and skills. So moving on to March. March also brings you fire, and it also brings you dealings with employers. However, in this example that I have used, you are a female earth, in earth, and for that reason I have given you a slightly less score for March, because March is also a yin element, and yin and yin don't get on as well as yin and yang. February is a yang animal. Tiger is the yang element, and the rabbit is a yin element. So for that reason I've given you a slightly less score. However, it will be the same kind of story in March as it is in February, dealing with employers and good support. You will have drive in your footsteps, and you'll be motivated, and you'll be on top form. Moving on to April. Now be ready for this. April will be one of the worst months in the year for people who have a day master earth, regardless whether that is a yin earth or a yang earth. In fact, the yin earth will have slightly easier time, because April is a yang month, and the yin earth is slightly more compatible with the yang earth, rather than if two yang earths clash heads together. So for that reason I have given you -10 and -10 for April, and I'm just warning you that April will be the worst month, the worst month for you in 2024. Once you get across April, the rest of the year will be much easier for you. April will be very unpleasant. If you can take this month as a holiday, go somewhere away on an island somewhere, hide, and come out at the end of April. Come out on 1st of May. On 1st of May, the energy will change in a much more favorable direction, because the snake is fire. Once you get fire in a month, you're rolling, because fire supports you according to the system of support, and this system is bulletproof. It's a very tested system from the ancient times. So be aware, April will be extremely tough for you. Do not approach any employers for any favors. Do not ask for anything. I specialize only in financial forecasts, so I'm not going to make comments about other areas in life, but just take it that it will be tough across the board in all areas of life. Earth and earth clash. They do not get on, and also earth symbolizes falling down to earth, having hopes and dreams crushed, and stamped on and level to the ground. So just be very careful. A lot of people will try to crush your dreams, and they will try to block you from making any kind of progress. For that reason, just keep a low profile. Moving on to May. May is the month of the snake, which is fire. You will receive good support from the snake, and for that reason I'm giving you a 10 here. However, you will receive bad support from earth, from the earth element of the snake, because May is an earth snake. So for that reason you're getting 5 from the earth. In fact, if I have to be honest, it's actually gonna be 0. But still, it's a better month. A 10 for a month is really not a bad score. June gets even better, because June brings metal and keeps the fire. So horse is a fire animal, you get a 10 for that, and you get a 10 for the metal. What metal represents to you is what you look after, what you care about, what you grow, all of your projects that you're working on. This is the cycle of support. You're supporting metal. Metal represents your projects that you're working on. So they will do really well. You will receive very good support. For that reason, I'm giving you 10 on both occasions. Moving on to July. Again, July is a metal, and for that reason, you're getting 10 for that, because your projects will be growing and they'll be doing well. And that in turn will be motivating you and will keep you positive and optimistic. However, because it is a sheep, the sheep is a wood element. I beg your pardon, it's an earth element. For that reason, I'm giving a 0 for that, because earth and earth do not get on well. They always clash. And also you're female earth, so that makes it worse here for you. If you were male earth day master, let me just bring you back here for those of you who are joining the video now. Day master is this section here, the day, and this is the heavenly stem of the day. That's your day master, that's your rule of the chart. So going back to July, the female sheep, it's a yin element and it will clash with you. So July will be an average month and you will get a score of 10 for July. August brings you water and it brings you metal. The monkey is a metal animal. So you being earth, what do you control? You control water. So what does water represent to you? It represents your money. Because that's how the Chinese system sees things. Whoever controls us is our employer, and whoever we control, whatever we control, that's our money. And I actually quite agree with that. It's a very simple understanding of dynamics, and it's very accurate, and that's the main reason I really enjoy working with the Chinese system, because it's very direct, exactly like the Chinese people. They're very succinct and very direct and very clear. There is nothing ambiguous there in when you're communicating with Chinese people. You will always get a direct and straightforward answer, and that's exactly what I want to know about my finances. I want to know exactly good or bad. And I believe that will be helpful and supportive to you, because forewarned is forearmed. So August will be the first month which will provide some serious money to you. And also, guess what? This is not money from employers. This is money. There is the employer here anyway. Is there wood here? No, there isn't. So for that reason, August will be a freewheeling month where you will be making money from a side project as a self-employed person, or some other kind of income from trading or from anything else. Money will come to you. The metal element is your project. The project will grow fantastically well. That may bring you money as well. And then I've given you here for that reason 10 on each count. So this will be a very strong month for you, August with double 10. And then moving on to September. September is again a water metal. However, because the rooster is a female metal, I've given it a slightly lesser score because I have assumed that you are a female here. It's a yin earth. However, if you happen to be a young earth, November will be just as good for you, even better. So let's be a bit more generous. I'm going to give you another 10 score here. So for women, August will be a better month, and for men, September will be a better month. And what I mean here is not men and women as humans, I beg your pardon. What I meant here is the yin earth. Whoever has yin earth as a day master, August will be a better month. Let me just go back here. Yes, August will be a better month for the yin earth, and September will be a better month for the yang earth day masters. And both of these months will be very productive. They will make you very good money, and your projects will grow fantastically well, and they will be profitable. And you will be off the hook for one reason or another. If you are employed, your employer will either be on a holiday or somewhere, but they're not going to be very demanding of you or monitoring you in any way. You will have the freedom to do a lot of things by your own initiative and use a lot of your ideas. In October, you get wood element. Who is wood for you? It's the employer, back again. And you have dog as well. So that is minus 10 as well, because dog is an earth element, and because you're earth, you're clashing very seriously with the dog, particularly if you're young earth. Young earth as a day master will have a horrible time in October. In earth, slightly better, but I'm giving it minus 10 on 2 counts. On the wood, because you will be encountering your employer and not in a very positive light. It will be a tough dealing with your employer, and your ideas are not going to be well received, and they will try to put you down. They will certainly not appreciate you. This will be like, you'll be very lucky if you just get away with not being appreciated on the workplace. That would be like really lucky escape. What is more likely to happen, and I don't want to scare you, but what is more likely to happen is very serious conflicts on the workplace, to the point that you actually may wrap up that job, because you will experience very serious undermining of who you are, of your skills, of what you bring to the table. It will be a total kind of devaluation of what you bring there to your employer, and or they will try to pay you as least as possible. So far, October and April are looking to be very, very nasty months for you. But hey, out of the 12 months, you've got only 2 bad months, so that's not that bad as what we concluded in the previous video, that 2024 will be a tough year for you, because 2024 will be the year of the wood dragon, which are not compatible elements with you. Moving on to November. Again, dealings with employer, but this time money starts coming to you. So for that reason, I've given it a 10. Most people on this planet work for other people, so you know it's acceptable to have dealings with an employer. It's not the worst of destinies. If we can have it our way, we will not work, I'm sure about that. But yeah, it's all right to actually go to work for someone else. Especially if they happen to be a good employer. Anyway, good or bad employer, you will be dealing with them and you'll be making money. So for that reason, I'm giving you 10-10. And to be honest, let me just give you a 5 for working with the employer, because it's still some kind of control there, and monitoring or supervision, and all of those unpleasant things that people don't like. But at least you'll make money from it. And then in December the fire comes back again, and you will be making money as well. So actually December will be your best month, Earth Day Masters, because you will be supported from the fire and you will be making your money from the water as well. It will be a fantastic month, and actually it will be better than 10-10. This one actually will be 2020. It's going to be the best month for you. So this is the highest score here for December, and then you have some other pretty strong months, which will be February, March to an extent, May to an extent. June will be a very good month for you. August will be fantastic month for you. September will be a good month for you. So what I wanted to show you with this reading is that even if you're the earth element, which we already concluded from the previous video, that 2024 will be actually the toughest year for you, and that you will be the most suffering element. All this is showing now. When we broke the year into the 12 months, is all what is showing is that you're going to have only 2 bad months. You're going to have April and you have October. Please don't kill your employer. It's very important that you don't commit any crimes on these 2 months, because they will drive you to feeling extremely angry. And unfortunately, this year of the wood dragon will produce a lot of crimes, guys. It will produce very violent crimes, guys and ladies as well. Just beware. This year people will be getting very angry. The dragon is a very angry animal. It's not a peaceful animal like the rabbit. In 2023, we had the year of the rabbit, and look what happened in the world. The Third World War began. So you can imagine what is going to be in 2024 when it's the year of the dragon. It will be very bad. Just to give you a little bit of insight on the big picture, do expect that the war will kick off this year, or if it's not the Third World War, it will be some very serious military offenses will take place in April and in October, because those months will be bad for many people. Apart from the wood element is the only one who will profit from those months, because earth represents money to the wood. Everyone else will suffer a lot, and I really think that some very bad things will be happening to humanity in those 2 months. I really hope I'm wrong. I really pray that I'm wrong. So take care, dear earth element, dear earth day master, and if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. You can get this lovely spreadsheet that I have created, which is a template from my website. And also on the right side of the template, you can actually make an assessment for the following years as well. For the next 10 years, you can assess whether they will be conducive to making money, or what you can expect from those years. Forewarned is forearmed. God bless you. Bye bye.